enjoy the magic of Caleb Wiles.
So yeah, I appeared out of nowhere. Thanks so much for coming out. The Late Show on Saturday night. This is my first weekend ever at the Chicago Magic Lounge, so thanks for being a part of it. Yeah, it's been fun so far. Let me get acquainted with the people on stage. I'm Caleb. Your name? Allison. They leave me hanging there, Hal. Okay, we're good. And your name? Ben. Thanks for helping me out. Ben, we're going to start off with a drinking game, if that's okay with you.
Love it, man.
All right, I'm not above bribing my audience, so I actually have a beer here for you. So here's what's going to happen. You can hold on to that just so it doesn't fall over.
Okay.
If you want to sit it down, you can sit on the table right over there. But we're going to play a little drinking. You can also drink it, yes. Okay, yeah, he's ready. He's high for that. For this drinking game, this is something you can borrow at a bar. I have an olive.
Okay.
It's not a real olive. You may have guessed. Okay. You could try. I know he's dying. You can try it out if you want.
Not yet.
Okay, yeah. Just give it a little touch.
Where do you get those?
It's not the olive. Sorry, it's the table. That's the part that's good. Try it one more time. You know what? I think you have to have one of these. I think that's how it works. I'm a jerk, Ben. I'm sorry about that. I'm a jerk. That's right. But you can try it. I am a jerk. You have to have this one. That's the way it works. All right. We'll get rid of that. We're going to play a drinking game, like I said. In order for this to work, we need the olive. We also need one of these. They call this a jigger. Okay. So I'll have you check that out. Thank you very much. Is it right there? Generally, would you check that out? You can make sure there's no trap doors. It doesn't have a hole or anything like that. Here's how it's going to work. Ben,
Yes.
the olive could be in the jigger. Okay. That's one place it could be. He's checking close, yes. It could be in the jigger. It could also be in my pocket.
Okay.
You have to keep track. You have to guess where it is. If you guess wrong, you have to take a drink. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You guys understand?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's get started. Forgot to mention I cheat. Yes. The more alcohol you have, you can take a drink. It's okay. Okay. We're going to play for real in just a second. But it's the idea that I can create the illusion it's one place when you know it's somewhere else. The more alcohol you have, the better the magic is basically what I'm saying. So I'm trying to get you drunk, Ben. Okay. This time we're going to play for real. Now, I want you to be able to take a drink, that nice, cold, refreshing beverage. The only way I can do that, though, is to get the drink. You have to lose the drinking game. So I have to make you guess wrong. So this time I'm going to make you guess wrong. Look, the olive goes in my hand, goes in my pocket. But is it really in my pocket or is it under the jigger?
Pocket.
It's a good guess. It's under the jigger. Pocket? No, it's not under the jigger. It's a trick question. It's on top of the jigger. Yeah. It's a technicality, Ben, but you have to take a drink for that one. Technicality.
Damn it.
That's right. Now, this is why I had you check out the jigger. Some people think there's like a hole. There's no hole in the jigger. They think it's like a trap door normally. They think if I drop the olive in the top, it'll come out the bottom. That's not how it works. You can verify. In fact, I want you to make sure and make this fair. Would you take the jigger and just place it right on top of the olive? Then we're going to play one more round. This time we're going to play one-handed.
Okay.
You can see it's there, right? If I do this, is it in my hand or under the jigger?
Under the jigger.
Dang it, it's actually the hand. It's not this hand, though. It's this hand. That's another technicality, but you have to take a drink. You can. Now, I normally am not allowed to explain how a trick works, but this is not a trick. This is a scam, okay? So I will show you how it's done if you haven't guessed already. If you say it's under the jigger, Ben, I'm going to show you it's in my pocket. But if you say it's in my pocket, of course, I'll show you what's under the jigger. That's because I have 2 olives.
Yeah.
You were catching on, right?
I got it.
He's like, I haven't had that much to drink, Mr. Magic. Okay. So that's just like kind of a fun way to open. But I actually want to show you a trick with the jigger. Do you mind seeing a trick with the jigger?
Yeah.
The trick has nothing to do with the olive. The trick actually has to do with where in the hell the cork comes from. That's the part I can't figure out. That's the magic. There we go. Yeah, pound it out. That's good. All right, so Ben, you can. They're too far away. They can't tell. Can you verify it's solid? He was gonna push it right to the table. That's good. And you just see one cork, yeah, Ben?
There's only one.
Only one. By the end of the bottle, you're gonna start to see double. That's right. And there's no way, Ben. There's no way that cork, which is solid, is going to fit inside the jigger with that cork, which is solid, especially because that's where I keep the lime, so there's no way it all fits inside. It's like the TARDIS. That's right. It is real. Okay. I tell you what, now that I've got Ben a little tipsy, I'm going to try a trick with you that's only going to work for you. If they're sober, they may not be fooled by this, okay? You've had a few to drink. So I'm going to use this and open up the bag. There's nothing in the bag. It's not an appearing something. It's just an empty bag. You can really dig in there. He's like wanting to be all inside. Nothing there, right? So here's how this is going to work. In fact, I'm going to borrow your beer for this, and I'm going to tear a little hole inside. No, okay. I'm going to tear a little hole inside the bag. And would you check out the cap? This is why we needed that earlier. I'm going to place this inside. You go ahead and pick it up. Make sure it's solid. Just like this. Cover it up nice and good. That's a solid cap, yeah? And it's a solid table. You can verify. Right here. This is a soft spot right there in the middle, okay? All right, perfect. Solid bottle, solid table, solid cap. I'm going to see if I can fool you. I'm going to push that cap right through the center of the table. Here we go. Ready? It's only going to work for you. You're the one that's a little tipsy. Here we go. Watch. Here we go. Watch the cap. Watch the bottle. Here we go. Got it. I can prove it. Look. It's gone. Look. No. I'll make it go back through. Look. Okay. Ta-da! Did that work on you, Ben? He hasn't had enough to drink. Okay. We'll do it again for real this time. Watch the cap. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Wasn't the cap that time. It was the beer. But that's for you, my friend. Let's give you a round of applause. A gift for you. Time that one out. That's good stuff. All right. We're going to try something else. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part of the show. The most important part of the show is the big finish. I'm going to show you the big finish now. This is the big finish. Doesn't look like much. Looks like a deck of cards. It is a deck of cards. Allison, I want you to make sure I don't touch this deck of cards anymore. So, in fact, I'm going to place it right in front of you. That's going to be the ending trick. But I'm going to booby trap it. I'm going to put the jigger on top. I'm going to put the lime on top. So it's like a security system over here. If I go for it, I'll knock it over. And if you see me go for it, you can slap my hand. You have my permission. Okay, Allison? All right, Ben, I have another question for you. This is not a trick question like before. I have a box. Would you knock on the box, make sure it's solid? Right, all right.
Pretty good.
What do you think is inside there?
Couple cards.
There are, a whole deck of cards. Also, this big hex nut. It's weird, right? Yeah, it's weird. Because most people look at this, they go, look, the cards take up all the space in the box, right? And you can tell it's solid.
Yeah, it's
very solid, yeah? So there's no way, it's like a puzzle. How would I fit that hex nut in the box?
I don't know.
There's no way, geometrically speaking, right?
Literally impossible.
And honestly, even the deck doesn't fit inside the box because that's where I keep the rope for the rope trick. So, I don't know how any of this is happening. All right, yes, all right. All right, we're going to use the rope to sort of spotlight this section of the table here. Okay, and maybe I'll have somebody else here. You can stay right where you're at. What's your name? Dylan. We haven't met before, right? This is the first time we're meeting. So, Dylan, I'm just going to ask you a simple question. I'm just curious to get to know you a little bit. Do you have a favorite TV show? No? Give me something. Maybe a movie. You have a movie?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I love that movie. That is a great movie. Okay. So I can tell a lot about you just from that answer. That's the only person who's ever given me that answer, and I love that movie. So I am going to use this card. I think that's the perfect card for you, Dylan. I'm going to show it to you later, but we'll leave it right here inside the circle of trust, right there in the middle, okay? So you can keep your eye on that. And I'm going to go through the cards, and since you're over there, we'll just have you kind of virtually pick a card. So just say stop as I'm spreading through here.
Stop.
Right there. Do you want me to stop like exactly on that card? Do you want me to go a few more cards? Are you happy there?
Yeah, you do it.
This one right here. Okay, all right. I'm going to show you the card. Since you're over there, I'll kind of like turn my head and I'll just show it to you this way. Can you see the card, Dylan, from where you're at?
Yes.
Okay, and I'll show it to everybody. So everybody's going to help you remember it. But Dylan, it's very important that you remember the card. Okay? I'm going to bury that card somewhere about halfway down the deck. So it's somewhere lost in the middle. Now, it's not about finding your card with sleight of hand or anything. This is like a game we're going to play. I'm going to try to get inside your head a little bit, Dylan. All right? So I'm going to ask you one question. Your answer to that question is going to tell me what your card was. Okay? So here's my question. What was your card? But But don't tell me. That's not the game. The game is a bluffing game. So Dylan, I'm going to say what was your card, but you're going to lie to me. You're going to make up a new card. Only one rule. Dylan, you cannot try to double bluff me and tell me the card you actually chose. It has to be a different card. Does that make sense for our little game? Okay. All right. So I'm going to say what was your card, and you're just going to lie to me. Just say a different card. What was your card?
Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts. Interesting. Most people lie about the color, but I get the feeling you're kind of a straight shooter. Okay. I think that smile gives away something. Try not to give anything away. Could be a heart. Could be a diamond. Now he's got a good poker face. Okay, I don't know for sure. Could be a high card, a low card. The ace could be high or low, which is throwing me off a bit. All right, I'm just going to take a shot at this. This is not a surefire trick, but I'm pretty good at playing this game. I know the card you chose is not the Ace of Hearts. That's the one you lied to me with. But this is the card I think might actually be the card you chose. This time you can tell the truth. What card did you choose?
I forgot.
Somebody saw it, right? Two of Hearts. Does that sound familiar, Two of Hearts? Are we sure it was a Two of Hearts, though? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's exactly the Two of Hearts. Dylan, we got it. Great job. That's not actually even what I wanted to show you, though, Dylan. That's just like a preamble. What I really wanted to show you was what's inside the circle of trust. You could have lied, Dylan, with any card in the deck. You lied exactly with the Ace of Hearts, and that card is, in fact, the Ace of Hearts. Exactly the Ace of Hearts. Pound it out again. That's great, Dylan. You did great. You did great, my friend. I broke the circle. That's right. All right, let's try something else here. In fact, you know what? You guys are good. I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to get rid of the Ace of Hearts. We'll place that away. And I'm going to get rid, we'll keep the Two of Hearts. Okay, we don't need the Jokers anymore. I'll get rid of those. And I'm actually going to pass you this Two of Hearts. Could you help me pass this back to Dylan? Also, I'll give you a marker. Dylan, what I want you to do is to sign your name really big on the face of that card. We're going to use that in a second. In the meantime, Dylan, I'm going to do a trick for the rest of the audience. I'm going to try to find a good four of a kind, like a poker hand. Ben, I'll let you decide. You want me to find the red queens or the black queens first? Black. Watch. If I give the cards a little cut like this, I cut the exact right spot. Hopefully, I cut to one of the black queens. There's two of them to find. I found the Queen of Clubs. We'll go for the next one, the matching one, which would be the Queen of Spades. If I give the cards a fancy cut like this, if I cut the exact right spot, we'll find the match to the Queen of Clubs. That should be the Queen of Spades. Now, Ben wanted me to find the black queens first. If you wanted to find the red queens, I actually find them in a little bit different way. Watch the deck. Watch my hands. This only takes a second. Just like that, I catch two cards. If those were the red queens, that would be an amazing trick.
But they're not.
Yeah, because if you would have said to find the red queens first, I would be finding the black queens at this point, and I would have already found the red queens a second ago. That's how that trick works. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. By this point, Dylan, hopefully you have your card signed. Could you pass me the card and the marker up front? This is going to be a trick that we do under test conditions. This is a demonstration of sleight of hand. I'm going to display this very clearly so everybody can see Dylan's name there. And I also am going to use the four queens from before. Dylan's card goes in amongst the queens, upside down. You can see it's face up this way, facing the opposite direction. You can see his signature there.
Nice handwriting.
But if you watch, yeah, I like it. Look, if you watch close, you'll see the exact second it happens. That's the move. Look. Dylan's card is gone. They were exactly right. Exactly four cards. They really are four cards. And if his card was gone, we'd only have the queens, and that's all we have of those queens. It's not an illusion. You can see up close, Allison, really just four cards. Here's the crazy part. Nothing in my hands. My sleeves are rolled up. Dylan, inside my pocket, I have a surprise for you. There's one card inside. No. Your card, the Two of Hearts. That's why I had you write your name on it. All right. Now, I am not allowed, magicians are not allowed as a rule to repeat a trick. So do not tell the management. But I'm going to repeat this trick for you, Dylan. This time you're going to see the moment your card leaves my hand, flies through the air, and lands in my pocket. Watch. All right. You have to have some mystery, Dylan. We'll lose some mystery. Look, I put it in the middle. You'll see the exact second it happens. Look. Now all I have are those 4 queens, and they really are just 4 queens. And if these are the queens here, nothing in my hands, Allison, nothing in my hands, Ben, but look, in my pocket, there's 1 card. This is why I had you sign your name on it, that you can see the card right to the pocket. Yeah. Should I try this a 3rd time? I'll try it one more time. Test conditions. Look.
7 more times.
Would you 7 more times? We're going to figure it out eventually. Okay. You can verify, Allison. That's a real physical object. It's not an illusion, right? I want you to turn it face down and put it in between here. Like we'll make it look a little sandwich with Dylan, your card, okay? So we have the 2 face-up queens. Then we have your signed card. Then we have 2 more face-up queens. You'll see the exact second it melts away. And if these are the queens over here, Ben, I will give you 1 guess. Where's Dylan's card? It's actually right here for the 3rd time in my pocket.
Is it like in this?
Well, hang on a second. Actually, that's 4 cards. Wait, those are the 4 queens. And if those are the queens, then over here I must have 1 card. That's your card, Dylan, with your name on it. All right. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it either. All right. So here's the idea. We're gonna get rid of the queens. We're gonna come back to the cards in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, I want to show you another trick. So Ben, you watch me close. Make sure those cards really are going inside.
They did, I think.
You can check it again. They really are solid there. They really are. Okay. That's solid. And you checked out the nut before. Okay. Solid. This is a trick called it's a classic trick called the rope, the nut, and the knot. Allison, have you seen this trick before? The rope, the nut, and the knot? Looks like this. The rope, the nut, the knot, or knot. It's like an optical illusion. It looks like it melted right through there. Now look, he checked out the deck, he checked out the nut, but no one's checked out the rope. Maybe it's a tricky rope. Maybe there's a magnet or something. Check that out. Make sure it's a real rope. Doesn't stretch, doesn't come apart. Perfect. We're going to try this again. All right, this time, Ben, I want you to hold out your left hand. Your other left, yeah, that's good. You're going to hold on to this end of the rope. Hold it tight. And Allison, if you will hold out your right hand, and you will hold on to the nut. Make sure it doesn't come off of the knot. That's misdirection, Allison. That's not fair. That's not fair. I want to make this trick fair. It's called the rope, the nut, and the knot, right? You can let go for just a second. If you think about it, we've checked out the deck. We've checked out the nut. Yeah, that's solid. We checked out the rope, but we haven't checked out the knot. And that's the part that I'm controlling. I'm the one tying the knot. Maybe it's a slip knot or something weird like that. So let's make this as fair as possible. I'm going to place it through just like this. You can see it's on there. What's your name? Mariella. You can see it really is hanging from there. It really is on, yes? You're also getting sleepy. She's like, yeah, I am a little sleepy, actually. I tell you what, I'm going to place it on like this. Mariella, I'm going to have you come forward in just a second and help me out with this. It really is going through. But I have a question because I had a bad experience. When you were a kid, were you a Girl Scout? No. Okay, because sometimes they tie some weird-ass knots. I want you to tie a regular knot.
Just like this?
Yep. Perfect. Give it a round of applause for her. Now it's test conditions. We've got everything examined. You checked out the knot. You tied the knot. That's how it comes through. If I touch it, that's how it disappears. But the best part, Allison, is where it reappears. You guys are going to see it. Look, 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 look. Right there under the car box. Seriously, it's right there for you. It's right there for you. Awesome. Oh, thank you so much. All right. So he's checking it out now. Okay. All right. We'll move that out of the way. Okay. So we don't need that one. All right. So I'm going to have a few. Maybe you could help me out. Okay. So excited. So excited. I got a deck of cards here. I'm going to have you choose a card. Okay. And since you're over there, you just say stop as I go through the deck.
Stop.
Right there. That'll be for you. Would you grab that and pass that to her? Here, Ben. You can just hand that one to her. I'm going to turn away. And what's your name again?
Cassandra.
Cassandra? Would you show that card around to everybody? You look at it, but I'm going to look away. Got a good one. Okay, that's good.
Really high.
Okay, all right. So, Cassandra, I'm going to turn around now and make sure it's hidden so it's face away from me so I won't see it, okay? So that way your card is safe. And in fact, let's get a few more people here. Maybe you could help me out. What's your name?
Emily.
Emily, I'm going to go through like this. You say stop.
Stop.
Right there, that'll be for you. You know what? Ben, I'm going to give you a card as well. You take that one. Would you say stop as I go through?
Stop.
Right there, that'll be for you. That'll be for you. And maybe would you take one as well? All right, now we've got a lot of cards selected now. In a moment, I'm going to turn my back again. I want you guys, if you have a card, to look at your card and make sure you remember it. And you can show it to the rest of the audience. If you're in the audience, you don't have to memorize all the cards, right? But if you do have a card, make sure you remember it. I will turn around. Make sure you remember your own card. Make sure everybody gets a glimpse of it in case they want to help you remember. Okay? Is it safe to turn back around? The cards will be hidden if I turn back. Is that okay? Yes? Okay, perfect. Let's see here. You had a card. Yes? Would you bring your card up here? And be careful going back to your seat because the seat collapses, so don't fall down as you go back. Okay, perfect. Who else had a card? You had a card, yeah. I can place your card back here. I know Ben had a card, yes. You remember your card, Ben? Maybe. I don't know, Mr. Magic. Okay. Allison, I'll place your card maybe a little lower in the pack. I'll place yours there. Is that everybody's card? Oh, you had a card. What was your name again? Ashlyn. Look, I'm going to go like this. Ashlyn, you just drop your card in wherever you want. Okay, perfect. All right. So now we've got, 15, 16 cards I got to find? Maybe not that many. I'm exaggerating a little, Allison. But I'm going to try to set a challenge for myself. Not only am I going to figure out or find your card like using sleight of hand, I'm going to try to find it by reading your mind. I'm going to read your mind first. You ready? It's a red card.
Maybe.
It's a heart. 7 of hearts. I think that was your card, yeah? Here's the I'll take it as a compliment. All right. That's only half the battle, Ben. I got to find your card still. I got to find the 7. Watch. Allison, you're going to see it happen. Watch the deck. Just like that. You see it? See how the box moved a little bit?
Not like 5 times.
Yeah, you guys are going to freak out. You have the 7 of hearts. Go ahead. Show it to them. Oh, that's Dylan's card! Dylan! It's all right. Watch. If I take Dylan's card, I give it a shake, it starts to look like the 7 of hearts. That's your card. That's how we do it. I got to read your mind next. Allison, you had a black card. You had a spade. Jack of spades? Yeah. We got it, right? Here's the best thing. Give me a thumbs up if the Jack of spades is your card. Thumbs up. Leave it up in the air. Look, if I just touch it like this, I touch the 7 to her thumb, it changes into the Jack of spades. Dylan, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. This is a group activity. You got to share the love, okay? It's not all about you, Dylan. All right. Well, he's a troublemaker. All right. We're going to find your card a different way. Watch. I do like this. You see that? Mm-hmm. There's now another card underneath the card box. One card underneath the card box. We're looking for the Jack of spades. Allison, show it to him. We got it, the Jack of spades. Here's the best part, though. Look, if I put the Jack in the middle, I can squeeze the air out of the deck to where all I have are 2 cards. All I have is your black Jack. All I have is his red 7. That's because the whole deck is underneath the card box.
Oh my God.
Quarantine, all right. It's misdirection happening. So let's try to make this more fair. I'm going to leave it in the center of the table. Allison, Ben, you guys are close. You can see there's nothing underneath the box.
Ben, pay attention, man.
Ben, pay attention.
It's so bright.
Watch that deck. I'm going to put it right here. All right. I'm going to try to sneak something else underneath there in a second. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see. You had a card, yes? Now, you could have had a black card like her black Jack. You could have had a red card like his red 7. I get the feeling by your reaction you had a black card. You had a... you had a... See. I'm losing it. Oh, you got it. It's the 8 of clubs. It's the 8 of clubs. You're going to help me find the 8 of clubs. Okay. It's in the deck somewhere. Look. You saw it?
Saw it.
Yeah, it's 17 down. Watch, like a ninja. I take these 2 cards, I plunge in, I grab 1 card out of the deck. It's only impressive if it's your card. The 8 of clubs. Allison, that's right. You just ninja it up. So we have a black 8. We have a blackjack. We have a red 7 we found so far. Would you take these cards? I want you to mix them up. You can mix them up underneath the table if you don't trust me, okay? Bring them out once they've been shuffled a little bit.
Two, though, I think.
All right, and bring them up above the table as you're satisfied. There's no way I could have controlled your shuffle. There's no way I could know what card was on top of the deck.
Right.
Turn over that card. We'll see if it's the jack, the 8, or the 7. It's the black 8. I haven't gone near that box. If there was a black 8 under that box, that would be amazing.
Which color is it, though?
That would be amazing. There's nothing under the box. It's
I don't know what the other cards are, though.
she had a black 8.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there's a black 8 not actually under the box. It's even better. I snuck it inside the box. Look, inside the box is a black 8. It's exactly what she chose.
Where is it?
Crazy.
Where'd you put
I tell you what.
Over here?
That's right. It's got to be somewhere. All right, I'm going to do this. We'll cover this up.
Okay.
I'll place this over here. All right. So we need to find some more cards. You had still a card, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to lose these cards here. We don't need these anymore.
There's the cards I saw.
Yes. All right. So here we go. I'm going to see if I can get your card. Send me your card.
It was the ace.
Getting interference, Cassandra. Actually, this is not your fault, but I'm not getting anything. Yeah, I'm going to have to change tactics with your card a little, if you don't mind. I'm going to ask the deck to help me find your card. Okay? So here's how it works. Your card, somewhere in the deck, I'm going to ask the deck for the color of Cassandra's card. Watch. What's the color of her card? If I give the cards a cut, the 9 of diamonds tells me it's a red card, because 9 of diamonds is a red card. That means you had to have a red card. If I give the cards another cut, I should be able to ask it for the suit. If it was a red card, it had to be a heart or a diamond. The king of diamonds tells me you must have chose a diamond. Now, before we go too far the wrong direction, don't tell me what your card was, but was it a diamond?
Am I allowed to
Yeah, you can tell me for real.
the suit?
Just verify. It really was a diamond, I think. Yes, okay, perfect. I'm going to ask it one more question. Where's the position of Cassandra's card? If I give it a card's a cut, another diamond. But it's a 4. That's the important part. It's a 4 of diamonds, which means, Cassandra, if I shuffle and cut this deck, and I count down exactly 4 cards, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. We will find your card. What was it? It was the 9 of diamonds, wasn't it?
It's right here. Feel it.
I was nervous for a second.
Yeah, it was.
I was seeing this. Did you see that was the 9? That's what I thought was the 9.
It might have been.
You can turn that card over, because I thought it was the 9. No, that's the ace of diamonds. In fact, watch, if I snap my fingers over here, that's the ace of clubs. And if I snap my fingers over here, that card changes to the ace of spades. And here's the best part. If I snap my fingers over this card, it changes the 4th and final ace, the ace of spades. Damn it, Dylan! Jeez! Come on, man! Jeez Louise. All right. You can't take him anywhere. Okay, we're going to go for the next one here. All right, we'll try this with you. What's your name? Yep. Bree. I'm going to go like this. You say stop, Bree.
Stop.
Right there. If I just give the cards a cut, one card shoots out of the deck. What was your card?
What was my card?
Yep.
That was her card.
Oh, sorry. You didn't have a card. Okay, no problem.
But I know what it was.
That's all right. Watch.
You want me
Look.
to tell you the
Don't
card?
tell me. Look. You didn't have a card, right, Bree?
I didn't have a card.
I don't have a card either. That's fair, Bree. I know, it's the best joke in the show. It's as good as it gets. All right. All right. Would you take your left hand? Would you give me another thumbs up? Look, if I give a thumbs up, I just tap it like this. It changes to a message. The message says, look inside the card box. This is actually a message for you, because inside the card box, look, it's the line you're supposed to be watching. You remember, don't let me at that deck, okay? You gotta watch me close. You gotta watch me close. It's misdirection. All right, we'll try. Let's make this more fair. Okay, I've gotta find your card. I'll get rid of here. I'm actually gonna do this a little differently. I'm gonna give you the deck.
Okay.
I want you to take those cards. Can you cut those cards or shuffle those cards or whatever you wanna do to mix them up? She's judging. Yeah, you're shuffling. Oh, she's about to do a professional riffle shuffle. The pressure is on. That's amazing. She did it. That's good. That's good. All right, and whenever you're satisfied, I have another bag here. We are going to use this bag to find your card in kind of a weird way, okay? So I'll take those cards back that you've shuffled. I'll place them inside the bag. I am sleight of hand proofing these cards. And I can tell by the sound that they're making that you are thinking of a red card. And it's a heart. It's a high heart. It's a 9 or a 10. It's a 10 of hearts. Is that right? The 10 of hearts. We got it. Okay. It's good, good, good. I'm going to see if I can do something even better. Because now I have to find it in your shuffled deck. Look.
Okay. Oh.
Escalated quickly there. Yes. Right. Here we go. Ready? One card. The fact that I got a card is pretty good, okay? Okay. I'm going to put this towards you. It's a real knife, so please don't touch the blade, but just pull off just the face down card. And would you show it around to everybody? It is, in fact, your card, the 10 of hearts. Now, here's the crazy thing, right? Here's the crazy thing. The hardest part of that trick is not spilling things all over the place because they kind of get shaken up in there. And I don't just mean the cards. I actually mean my drink. That's for a job well done. Here we go. A little for you as well. A little for you. Here we go. We got it. Cheers. Now, I'm actually going to explain to you how I did that. People ask after the show, they say, how did you pour the shot? It's very simple. I just used the jigger that you're supposed to be watching. Allison, what are we going to do with you? I have a solution. Let's clear up the table space here. I have an idea. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. We're going to make sure I can't cheat anymore. I want you to take that deck of cards. I want you to put it in the middle of the table up front, just right around here. We're going to have everybody in the audience watch that deck of cards, and I'm going to re-booby trap it. So if I go for it, you'll know it. I'm also going to restrain myself. You're going to help me. I have some handcuffs here. I'm going to have you place that one on. Perfect. We'll do the same thing over here. There's no way I can do anything without you guys seeing. We're going to close with a very famous trick in magic. This trick is called any card at any number. Magicians have been chasing this trick for a long time. I'm going to show you my version. For this trick, Allison, we need, first of all, a number. Now, we're going to count down in the deck. So it's better if you don't choose something too high. So I usually say 40 or less is good. You can say whatever you want number-wise, but it's also not impressive if you say like 3.
Okay.
But I'll leave it to you. Somewhere in there, you just name any number you want. 19. That was the number. Now we need a card. Now I should show you again. All the cards are different. You don't have to be Rain Man, Ben, and count them all, but you can see. You can see they are different. Yes. You're pretty smart. Yeah. I'm a very good driver. All right. So this is a coincidence trick. So I want you to choose a card at random. So I'm going to go very slow, so you have a free choice. But just touch the back of a card as I go through here.
Should we wait till the end?
You can, whatever you want.
I'm just gonna wait.
It's your life, my friend.
A little bit longer.
All right.
Everyone wants to be here a little bit
That's right.
longer.
Oh, I missed it. Was it that one there?
It was that one, yeah.
That one there. Look, it doesn't matter for this trick if I see the card. We just need a random number and a random card. That's all we need. Now, here's the idea. The trick is to try to get the 2 of diamonds, any card, to position, what'd you say? 19, any number. Any card, any number. My version of the trick, though, is special because I do that without touching the deck. Ben, you're going to do this for me. I'm handcuffed. I can't do it anyway. You take all the cards. Hold them like you're going to deal. Yep. Okay. Take the 2 of diamonds, turn it face down, and I want you to place it in the deck where you think 19 would be. So take that top card, jam it in where you think 19 would be.
Jam it like this?
Yeah, well, whatever. It's not very good aim, but that's all right. Jam it in there.
Jammed in.
Okay, so it looks lower in the deck to me, but if you were to nail that, that would be a show of skill. You nailed it, maybe. That would be a show of skill. I want this to be a complete coincidence. So I want you to actually shuffle those cards. Now here's my challenge. The 2 of diamonds, you go ahead and shuffle. The 2 of diamonds will be at position 19, and I will not touch that deck. However you want. Are you satisfied with that?
Waterfall thing?
Yeah,
Like a
you can.
waterfall, that shit?
That's pretty good. That's right.
I gotta get better at it.
Okay, okay. It doesn't get better than that. That was great. That was good. That was good.
Oh, lost one.
That's right. It's not the 2 of diamonds, so we're okay. All right.
Round 2 and 6.
It's 6 beds. All right. So are you satisfied?
I feel like it's
Now remember the idea of the trick. You guys remember the idea? We have to get the what was the card? The 2 of diamonds to position 19, and the most important part is I don't touch the deck.
I agree, man.
Yeah, it seems a little weird.
It's kind of like me shuffling a deck.
Yeah. But, I did promise that the 2 of diamonds would be at 19 and I wouldn't touch the deck. I just didn't say which deck. I introduced that pack of cards before we ever started anything. Allison, you're the one that's been in control of it. I'm going to take the booby trap off. I want you to pick up those cards. I want you to open them over the table so they don't fall to the floor, but open up all the cards, take them all out, put them face down in your hand like you're going to deal. Perfect. We're going to count with you. Don't turn over card 19 until I say, but you're going to count one at a time into a pile, face up. We're going to count with you. You're going to deal quick. Ready? Face up. Yep. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Stop right there. You wanted 19. You wanted the 2 of diamonds. Show them the 19th card. We got it. The 2 of diamonds. We got it. Double fist bump. You did amazing. You did amazing. But think about this. Look, we had the blue deck there the whole time. There's a blue 2 of diamonds at position 19. But Ben, you shuffled those cards, and maybe tonight, if we check position 19, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2 of diamonds, position 19, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it, Dylan! Killing me, man! You guys were great. Thanks so much for coming out, Chicago Magic Lounge. My name is Caleb Wiles. Thank you so much, Allison. Thank you, Ben. You guys were amazing. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much.